Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath Fair Use Act for educational purposes. This is part 3 of Mark's dump on the flat earth community in his interview on TFR with Roland Reddy, the clown. First I want to start off by saying, if you go to Mark Sargent channel and you watch this broadcast, you'll see Mark Sargent's photo gallery go through an array of photos. A lot of photos a real flat earther would never have. The satanic photos with the symbols and gestures in them. And then you got the flat earth society type photos with ships going off the edge. You got the square world, the square globe, or the square replacing their ball. Just utter nonsense stuff, one-eyed symbols. And you'll see it throughout his videos if you ever watch them. And it's just something a real flat earther would never have on his show. Much like the 33 shirt that Mark always wears. Alright. So let's start here with this low IQ caller. He says the people that were giving Roland Reddy and Mark a bad time about this debacle are not real people. Let's have a listen.
Been on here talking, you've just been talking about how much flack you're getting, how much hate you're getting right now. I just want to let you know that probably a lot of that you're getting is probably not even real people. It's probably a bot account. But anyway, I think that
a what?
Another.
A what?
Do you know what a bot account is?
A bot, a robot.
Not really. Oh, a bot, like a robot.
Yeah, like a robot, like a fake, like an automated account.
Like the IRS calls, I guess.
Yeah, like much like the IRS calls you get. Yes.
Yep, gotcha. I got it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going, Shreveport.
I appreciate that, man.
I believe that there are some people in this community that are really passionate about this. I think when a lot of people saw that video of you, they didn't know the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how you got to explain.
Don't need a fucking backstory. He's mocking the flat earth community. Whether he's a ball earther or a flat earther, he's mocking the community. And Mark's having him on his show thinking it's hilarious.
Now, if that's true, if you're telling the truth, because, you're making it sound like your intentions weren't bad. So I think people that are passionate about it, they felt like that you were playing a redneck act to be funny. But
they are trying. He is trying to shoot a pilot for a.
There you have it, folks. They're shooting a pilot for television. Mark's promoting a television show that's mocking flat earthers. That's what this all is. It's a scripted promotion for this Roland Reddy character that Mark's trying to introduce to the flat earth community as a valuable member to the community. What a bunch of crap. This caller, let's see here. We got more in this. Let's listen to this part. This part's fucking ridiculous.
For a television show. So hey, whatever it takes to get there. Honest to God, I am jealous. I don't know what I would have done had I gone face to face with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I do not know what I have done.
Jealous.
Well, I can tell you this.
Do you see the bullshit here, the fuckery going on? He's acting like this dude here did something no flat earther can do. It's a bunch of crap. They were recording this TV show, and deGrasse was there as an actor, playing his acting role that he's been playing all of his life. It's utter bullshit. Now this low IQ caller, let's keep going here, because this meme's been going around. See? Because you ain't a real flat earther unless you go to a bar for a meetup. Until then, you're just a flat earther by name and a troll. Do you believe the nonsense comes to us? And this ain't the first time I heard it. Because that guy that's doing the Flat Earth Revival magazine, he came into IPS's room and says, I'm doing my first live stream. You know, if you hurry up and come there, I'll give you guys a wrench. And so I switched my accounts and I went there and I got a wrench. Then I had people like Ace McLeod asking me questions like, oh, where do you live? Have you ever been to a Flat Earth meetup? Because you're not legit unless you did. You know, shit like that. So look for that kind of nonsense to continue. So let's listen to it.
No pun intended. Don't be mean.
Well, Roland, I thank you for talking to me, man, and no hard feelings. I think people didn't know the backstory, and if you do like the community, I would suggest really only trusting the people that show up at meetups.
Mm-hmm. Mark likes this idea.
So, because man, the internet is fake, man. It is so fake. There's just a lot of
fake people.
Just a lot of not real people.
It's tough to know who to trust on the internet. Stuff. Absolutely.
It's not hush. It's not hard to know who to trust on the internet. If they're flashing 33s and other symbols like that, you can't trust them. It's that easy, Mark. Wow, I can't believe his low IQ callers. Sorry about my dog there. The mailman came along at the wrong time. So, yeah, Mark really likes this idea of that. And as the caller hangs up, Mark reinforces the idea that you're not a real flat earther unless you've been to a flat earth meetup. Let's listen.
I really will.
I agree. Hey, any closing remarks? Because unfortunately, apparently Roland's very popular. The phone lines won't stop at this point. So, any shout outs?
Shout out to the flat earthers in Louisiana.
Right on, man. Sounds great. All right. Hey,
Roland, no hard feelings. Peace.
All right, man.
Peace, man.
Yep. You have a good one.
Peace and shit.
Wasn't that a nice guy? That's like the opposite of a troll. And he's like saying it's okay, you know.
Yeah, man.
You can pick it. Hey, by the way, he also. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that he was saying that don't trust anybody except for the people that are at meetups. And while that happened, a particular someone just messaged me and said, oh, yeah, by the way, reminder, Thursday, the 24th of August, the Michigan meetup. It's also going to be Flat Earth Bowling.
Yeah, just segue into this next meetup. Remember, folks, you're not a real flat earther. You're a freaking troll unless you go to one of these bars and meet Mark Sargent. Or Patricia. A bunch of crap. So look for that kind of nonsense to continue, and you get called out for not going to a flat earth meeting. Or group. It's not even a meeting. Shit. It's a flat earth shit show. So, right here, they're having another caller, and he's religious, and as you know, I'm fine. I'm an atheist, and I'm fine with freedom of religion, or lack thereof it, and I fall under the lack thereof it part. The only problem I have with religion is when it's something, say, like satanic religion that might be bad for society. Okay? So, that part of a religion, no, can't have it. But if the religion is, say, it's Christianity, or, and people say Christianity is a violent religion, but Christianity has been hijacked, much like everything else, our governments, our courts. So, anyways, what I want to say is I'm a person who thinks we need freedoms. I don't have a right to tell my neighbor what he should be doing. He don't have the right telling me what I should be doing, and that's how we need to live. So anyways, Mark and this caller find it odd that there would be any atheist flat earthers, like they're few or far between. Let's listen.
Another thing I'm starting to notice like a common theme that goes together with flat Earth. Like, dude, there's no way it's flat Earth, and then there's no way to discount God. There's no way.
Another picture nobody would have on their gallery.
It
doesn't have accident.
Flat Earth atheists, there are not a lot of them. That's for sure.
That's one of the biggest questions I see on Facebook all the time, actually. In these discussion groups is globe believers asking whether or not there's any atheist flat earthers. And yeah, those feeds are completely like empty, dude.
Yeah, it's a tall order. I don't know how you could do it, to be honest. If you can figure out how you can be an atheist and a flat earther at the same time, I'd like to know. I'd really like to know the model and
utter nonsense. So if there's any of my subs that are flat earth atheists, leave a comment down below. You know, and as I was watching Mark's show, listening to it, you get the feeling that most of his calls are safe calls. He knows which calls to answer and which ones that are unknown. So you get the feeling that some of the calls are scripted, planned in advance. You know, hey, Mark, here's the number I'm going to be calling from. That's going to show up on caller ID, so you know it's me. That kind of thing. And you'll see why I say that later on in this video. So anyways, yeah, you're not a flat earther. You're not a flat earther if you're an atheist. What a bunch of crap. Anyways, let's move along here. You guys know about the Flat Earth Conference coming up. Well, the guy that organized it called in, and that's what I mean about staged phone calls Mark does. He knows the guy from Canada who it is. So anyways, they're calling because he knows Roland there, and there's an agenda here. And I want you to pay close attention in the next couple segments. And leave a comment down below because I want my subs' opinions. I count on your guys' opinions. There's some fuckery going on here. And this phone call was all staged and set up. So let's pay real close attention to what they say here.
Conference, is this conference free to the public or something? Or how do you...
It's a good question. No, nothing's free in the Flat Earth community anymore.
I mean, is it...
No.
Y'all are coming together and you're having a real, big thing, right?
But no, it's a full...
Yeah, about the conference. It's the same one that, as far as the conference itself in Raleigh, North Carolina, and there's just going to be hundreds of people. It's going to be absolutely incredible. But I'll tell you, I've been talking to media, and I was talking with BuzzFeed today, and there's Vice News, and there's networks, and, there's going to be a lot of coverage on it. So, you could ask the questions from both sides.
He basically talked to... Oops, sorry. He basically talked to Disney. BuzzFeed, Vice, all them. Come on, man. Get real. They may be acting. They're acting like they're independent stations. They're controlled by Disney and others. Yeah. So, anyways, no good's going to come out of this news broadcast of this upcoming Flat Earth conference. So, anyways, like I say, there's an agenda in this phone call. So let's keep listening here.
It's fall. So, anyways, if you're interested, just go to FE2017.com.
He's telling Roland, hey man, why don't you come to the conference with us and listen to Mark?
The conference is actually sold out, but we have live streaming and that sort of thing. But if there's a way that we can get you there, Roland, it would be great to have you. Hopefully, it would help you, on the production of the show.
You hear Mark? Don't go there. He's an actor. We can't have him there for several hours with his fake teeth in his mouth. You see Mark cringe kind of there? Let's listen again.
It's sold out, but we have live streaming and that sort of thing. But if there's a way that we can get you there, Roland, it would be great to have you. Hopefully, it would help you, on the production of the show.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I wanted to say, you're the fellow that I sent the clip to, right? My YouTube? Yeah. Okay, you're that guy. Okay, good. I wanted to say I'm sorry. I know that there are people that...
It doesn't make sense that Roland Reddy found the guy who's doing the conventions on YouTube or whatever, and he sent the clip to. That clip he sent to Mark, I think. And like I say, we already have proof that Mark knew about this well before this interview with Roland Reddy. So it's all just Mason fuckery going on here, and the fuckery gets even deeper. Let's listen.
I read some bad things, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I caused you any strife. I wasn't trying to tell you I was a flat earther. My whole thing was I wanted you to understand that we talked to Neil. We mentioned that to him, and he made a couple comments, about it, which I'll be happy to share that with you guys later when I can. But
see, he made some. He's claiming he talked to Neil in detail about the Flat Earth Conference, but Roland can't tell us anything about what Neil said. Do you see the fuckery going on here? Everything is a secret. Nothing good is gonna come out of this. Now listen to what the guy that put on the conference asks Roland Reddy.
He did. He talked about you guys candidly. So all I can tell you is sorry that if I caused you any heat or grief. I know I received it, and I know you. I know that there was some people that said bad things there, and they said about Mr. Sargent too.
Have you heard anything? Like, do you know, like, when you had a chance to talk to him, did he know anything about the big conference? Because a couple of people have told me that he's got wind of it. He knows about the conference. Some people are joking around saying that he's going to watch Neil deGrasse show up, and I don't think he's going to show up. But I was just wondering, do you know if he knows about it or anything? I'm sure at this point he must know about something happening.
I asked him. I flat out asked him about it. I said, would you ever go crash something like that? And I can't tell you what he said yet. That's all I can tell you.
Crazy. Well, if he shows up.
Do you see all this? It's all staged. It's all Masonic fuckery going on around here. That's all this is. But let's keep listening.
Hopefully,
I did ask him that. I said, would you ever go to something like that? Because I didn't really know a whole lot about him anyway. You know what I mean? So when I asked him that, it was like he was just kind of like, I guess he basically just, he was honest. You could tell he was being honest about it. But he was just like, hey, people can believe what they want, But bottom line is, I don't know if he's going to come crash it or not, but that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see y'all talk to this guy, because it seems to me he knows his stuff, fellas. That's all I
don't know. I don't know if Neil deGrasse, I don't know if Neil will actually show up, but I do know that there might be some interesting guests that might be showing up at the conference. I've had a couple messages and different things, so there could be some pretty big surprises. So hopefully,
cool. You guys know one thing. You know what I looked at today? I saw something today about this whole thing, because I was like, what? Because I used to watch every now and then. I watch Joe Rogan.
There you have it. Remember what I said? Oops, sorry. Remember what I said? A lot of pictures, no flat earth or whatever have. Yeah. So anyways, there's an agenda in here. Oh, it seems like they're trying to get more people to come by saying Neil might be there. Hey, people, Neil might be there. Roland said he asks them, but he can't tell us right now. It's just more Masonic fuckery, and nothing good is going to come out of this, folks. And I want to hear from my subs down below what you think about all this. What do you think the agenda is? They're obviously pushing something here. And it has something to do with the upcoming convention, the Flat Earth Convention. But I wonder if this the guy running the Flat Earth Convention here in the U.S. is also doing the one in UK, Europe, wherever else. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same person. It's all Masonic control. But anyways, the last little clip here. Roland told us in the previous video that he was waiting around for Neil to show up so he can ask him about Flat Earth. Well, Roland can't seem to keep his lies straight, because here he claims he was asking Neil about flammable material in space. So let's listen.
Talked to Neil. We were asking him about, what is the most flammable substance in space? Because we're, part of the show is, if we can get this thing off the ground, all right, if you can get a pilot and you get somebody interested, whether it's, with the networks, whether it's TLC, History, Discovery, whoever, bottom line is, if you can get that and you can get the right budget, the guys from Mythbusters, they get on, get a lot of help from the government and stuff like that. We've seen them do military tests and shooting guns and that kind of stuff. So I'd like to be able to do that, and I'd like to be the first person to blow myself up in space. That's it. And parachute back. Like, just come on down, but
nice.
That's why we want to talk to Neil. We asked Neil the hard question: what can you blow yourself up with in space? What substance? And what he told us is you can't. You can't. And you have to see the final product to understand why. Because he gives a good explanation, but I have a feeling that he was going to tell me the same answer that I thought from the beginning, and that is you can't.
All right,
So
guys.
Nonsense, just total fuckery. So now he claims he was there to ask Neil if flammable material will go up in space because he wants to go to space and blow himself up. Sounds even more absurd than Mad Mike's bullshit. Anyways, I want to say thanks out to my subs and your comments. Please let me know what you think below. Have a good day, everybody.